Welcome back to my channel. You thought flight attendant stories was over, didn't you? Guess what? There is more. There is always more. Let's just hop straight into it. Part of the job when you're a flight attendant is walking through the aisles. If you're a passenger, the likelihood of someone walking through the cabin while you've been sleeping is highly likely because that is part of the job. We see a lot of things, you know. You see these ones. These ones. Which one? That's a flight attendant. I'm not giving you any. These ones. And some places you see these ones, you know. I just feel as though he's gonna tell me he loves me soon. And I'm just like, whoa, pal. You just slow down, please. Gotta keep that skin hydrated. One time I was walking through the cabin and saw something different. I was walking down the aisle. Hi there, madam. Sure, drink just a water. Enjoy. What the? This is what I was thinking. Why would you tape your mouth shut? Why? Why on the plane? I don't know. Has this guy been kidnapped? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a bit of a conservative traveler. I thought that covering my eyes was good enough just to help me sleep. Why not cover your mouth while you're at it? While we're at it, let's just cover, well, I guess we already do cover our ears. Shut up, Christine. Stop making fun of people. Does it stop snoring? Let's try. Actually, it does. Oh my God. You want to stop snoring? Tape your mouth up. It'll save you not only from snoring loudly, but from getting into arguments because you can't talk. Genius. Maybe he had a fight with his girlfriend and his girlfriend was like, you know what? I don't want to hear any more from you. Now. Maybe he's aware that he sleeps with his mouth open and just wanted to avoid anyone just popping something into that. I mean, you can never be too careful. Better safe than sorry. Better tape than sorry. Am I right? On to the next story. I had experienced my first death on board in my second year of flying. I guess it put my situational awareness right to the very top of my practice. You're trained to do first aid. The only thing that will prepare you for a situation like that is previous experience in that actual situation. So, given that I had just passed that, I just had a death on board, I was super alert on my next flight. I was doing the meal cart. With a meal cart, we are required to wake the passengers up. Other services don't require that, but for a full meal service, it is required. I had to tap this gentleman and wake him up. Excuse me, sir. Hello. Sir? Hello? He was completely unresponsive. On my third tap, he coughs. Something comes out of his mouth. He continues to cough. And something falls out of his mouth. I look on the floor. There was this false teeth. So many things were going through my head at the time. Part startled, part I couldn't help but laugh. Passengers in front of him and behind him laughed as well. Naughty people. I sort of laughed inside. Look, I don't mean to laugh, but his teeth fell out of his mouth. So we could laugh at this completely together. Can I just say, what actually happened was that gentleman had a sleeping pill. His breathing was fine. We took out all of our medical equipment and we gauged what was going on. There was a flight attendant assigned to sit next to him for the rest of the flight until he woke up. He was connected to an oxygen. When he woke up, he was so confused. Imagine this was you, and as far as you're concerned, you went to sleep. And then when you wake up, you've got this oxygen on your face, you've got this woman sitting next to you, and you're missing your goddamn teeth. So he's all confused. And he goes, what's happening? Well, you weren't responding when we called you out and we were tapping you quite vigorously. So we were wondering what had happened. So since then, we've run some medical tests on you and now you're awake. So what's going on? I took a sleeping pill. Righto. Obviously I went back to the guy after we packed away all the oxygen and whatever. And I said to him, sir, is there anything I can get you? Would you like something to eat? I'll just have a water. Thanks. Sure thing, I can get you one of those. So I go to the galley and I go and get some water and I come back to him and I say, sir, here's your water and here's your teeth. Why does it get so weird on a plane? Being on the plane, it's kind of like the don't care zone. You go out, see your friends, maybe you go to dinner, you go and you act civil. You go to work, you go and you act professional, but then you get on the plane and you're like, you know what? F it. I'm just gonna be me. Just gonna be all me. All the normality goes out the window. Bye-bye normal behavior. Bye-bye manners. Plane. How can I survive on the plane? How can I make my plane ride be more comfortable? I'm gonna have this many drinks. I'm gonna take this kind of pill. And then I'm just gonna be like, when I wake up, I'm gonna be on the other side of the world. That's totally fine. What do you mean, where did I get this sleeping pill from? You're only hopping on a plane. You're not going on a spaceship. Sorry, passengers. I mean, I'm a passenger, I probably do weird stuff as well. Someone's gonna be doing a video about all the weird shit that I do on a plane. That's cool with me. I get it, that's alright. Karma is out to get me. Someone's gonna do a video about seeing what I do on the plane and they're like, she's weird. That's alright, I embrace my weirdness, and hey, I encourage that you embrace yours too. So those are my 2 stories for today. If you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll see you guys next week. Bye! La 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 la. Oh my god. Oh god, this cannot be. Anyway, that's the end of that. This cannot be good for my teeth right now. Ow!